So welcome back, everyone. You know, we were talking about it's a new year, it's a new you, and we were talking about financial health. Now we're going to talk a little bit about health. I have with me Jennifer McCann, and she's the owner of Balanced You Performing and Performance.
Consulting and performance.
Consulting and performance. I have it written down wrong, I'm sorry. So I want you to tell everybody, first off, a little bit about you. You got to meet this woman. Because you're a powerhouse type of a woman. You do a lot of things, and you're incredibly fit and healthy.
I try, although sometimes I
Walk the talk.
Yeah, I try to model my behavior. So I've been involved in health and wellness pretty much my entire life, starting off as a track and field athlete. As a young kid, I ran in college, and I've just kind of continued those habits and beliefs and stuff throughout my life, and working with youth, working with adults, and all different facets of training and health and education. And I'm a retired law enforcement officer, so staying on top of my health throughout my career was very, very important to me, and reaching out to other law enforcement officers who want to stay on top of their health. So that way our goal is to make more money in our pension than we did as employees. That is my goal. So that's kind of where my
service,
passion
number one,
comes from.
But also thank you for sharing your knowledge about health. And I know that you were on once before, and people are all reaching out. They're reaching out for a different way of because what they're doing ain't working.
Right, and and everyone's kind of looking for that hack, and there's always those new fads that come out, whether it's standing in a cryo chamber or dumping yourself in a bucket of ice, or what we're going to be talking about today is the infrared sauna. And what I like to really focus on is in scientifically proven methods, hacks, if you will, that actually really work for longevity, anti-aging. Injury prevention, all of those things are kind of combined.
How long has infrared saunas been around?
So infrared has actually been around a really long time, really kind of since the ancient Chinese days, just going into hot chambers, using hot stones. And it's escaping my Finnish saunas, where it's like a dry sauna, is kind of where a lot of this stuff comes from. And it's all about elevating the body's heat, elevating the core temperature, and getting the sweat, getting the vasodilation, getting your blood vessels to expand, and start getting the heart to pump blood a little bit harder, but not to the point where it's dangerous or anything like that. But we want the blood pressure to that blood to really fill up our heart and push it back out, and do all of those neat things that it does for it. So, but the infrared is where we're starting to take technology and apply it to these old thousands-year-old traditions of heat therapy. And so what infrared is it's actually a frequency of light that's beyond what the human eye can see, and it penetrates the body. So some of us have probably seen infomercials of going into light rooms, and it's a red light. That's near infrared. So that's actually a wavelength that our eyes can see, and that's why it's red. This is far infrared, which is the wavelength that we cannot see. So you go in there, you're not sitting in, I brought my tent if you're watching live. This is about the size of the tent that I keep at my shop, where my clients and my athletes, and I actually have one at my house that I use 4 to 5 days a week. So you're not sitting there in a red light. It's putting out heat.
And you're sitting in a tent. It's pretty cool. And basically your head sticks out of that, right?
Yes.
Who is it for? What does it do? That's what I want to know.
What's great is this is for anybody. It's for athletes, obviously not young children. We're not putting young children in saunas nonetheless.
Okay.
I do use it for high school age athletes, for recovery, for heat adaptation, especially training here in Arizona. It really helps kind of get our core temperature used to being warm, because unfortunately that's what we train and compete in. So if you're an outdoor sports athlete, it's really great for those. Older folks, it helps with collagen stimulation. I've got some really great bullet points that I wanted to make sure I did hit on a lot of this. The vasodilation, the blood pressure regulation, detoxification. It does help with, there is scientific evidence where I can use my lamp with diabetic wound healing to help accelerate some of that, because this has anti-inflammatory benefits, and it also has antibacterial benefits. Like cleaning the sauna is super easy. Like you can just wipe it down with like white vinegar, water, and then run the sauna because it's naturally antibacterial.
So it cleans it on its own like
Yeah.
that. I just want, you mentioned the lamp, so I
Mhm.
want you, because we're gonna open up the lines of the audience, and I'm gonna let everyone call during this segment, that anybody that calls in is gonna get entered in to win 4 20-minute sessions. They're sauna sessions, but she also has a lamp. So if you didn't want to go into the sauna, she can do it by a lamp that she puts on your skin. Is that how, or close
So
your
yeah,
skin?
it actually kind of it's about a 12-inch in diameter white lamp, and it has the exact same heat modules that's up inside of it. So I can actually focus it on particular injuries or those who have contradictions to being able to go into the sauna. If you have a pacemaker, if you're pregnant, or if you're just really, really sensitive to heat and it drops your blood pressure, those are
So you can use the lamp. So
right.
either
I
way.
can use the lamp.
So our phone number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Everyone's getting entered into win. It's either the lamp or the sauna session, whatever which way you want. It's 4 20-minute sessions, and our number here again, 602-277-5369. Now, I want to talk about you. I think the best thing if you want to have a consultation, because you do consultations with people.
Oh yeah.
You have
Folks
to
call,
do that
yeah.
every time. So her phone number is 480-577-5986. You can call or text. You also have a shop in
Yes.
Gilbert,
Mm-hmm.
and you say that you can be mobile.
I can be mobile for folks who have mobility issues.
Mhm.
As a matter of fact, I actually went to a clinic who requested, they had an individual who was having liver toxicity. So they were doing some treatments on him at the clinic, and they called me up and said, Jen, can you come down to the clinic with the sauna? He needs to sit in the session, because that's how powerful this equipment is to health and wellness, liver detoxification, bringing down the inflammation. And I was really happy to assist that individual with that they loved it so much they actually went and purchased one themselves.
That's
These are
awesome.
FDA approved medical grade equipment that
It's important to
high-end.
people to know that these are absolutely wonderful for it, even if you think you're healthy. They're a good thing to do. You do it 4 times a week, you
I
just
do.
said. But honestly, folks, there's a lot of people out there that are just dealing with a lot of different issues. Inflammation causes pain, and if you're in that kind of a situation, or diabetic or what have you, you can either do it one of two ways. You can use the sauna, or she's got a sauna lamp that she uses, and everyone's getting entered into win 4 20-minute sessions. So one person's going to win. Our number here is 602-277-5369. Go ahead.
So just to kind of like even go just a bit further, we can get on on the next session. I'll go into even more depth on the actual issues that I've had personally with chronic fatigue, Epstein-Barr, with COVID, with athletic injuries that I've used the lamp for, that we can get into a little bit more depth.
When we come back from a break, but I do want to explain to them that this isn't something that is woo-woo. It's really not. It's been around forever.
It's been around forever, and it's science. There are scientific, empirical evidence that this stuff helps, promotes change, promotes wellness, promotes longevity.
Having somebody there also that knows what they're doing, which is you're always there standing by with them to make sure that they're okay and not too hot.
Yes, we want to make sure we're safe.
And so everyone's getting entered into win. It's 4 20-minute, either the sauna or the sauna lamp sessions. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Hang tight, we'll be back in just a minute. We're still live in here. I don't see that you wanted me to put out, because you had all of this social media stuff, so no website.
I do now, because I'm trying to merge everything.
Do you want me to say it? What is it?
Sure, it's Jennifer McCann performanceoptimization.com.
And it's 2 N's and 2 F's, right?
Yes, yeah.
And it's MCCANN.
performanceoptimization.com. Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to merge everything all into one.
Yeah, okay, that's a long one, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna spell it at least one time.
Right. And they can always go, like, my Instagram is my name.
Mhm.
So they plug in my name, they're gonna
So
find
you
me.
see, I know we're getting some calls, so, very nice that you, see, it's different, right? It's a
Mhm.
little different.
Yeah.
I think it was the better way to go, do
Oh,
you
yeah,
agree?
well, I agree.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know.
Okay, what, let me see, cause I haven't had a chance to ask you. Okay, let me just see, cause I know you've gotten to a lot of it.
We can, I mean, yeah.
Okay,
there's just so
here,
much I can
stress and promote, okay, got it. It's okay,
go. Mhm.
I'm seeing it closer here.
Yeah, just making sure I got all my bullet points.
I more wanna talk about people who are older,
Okay.
you know, cause that's our audience is pretty
Oh,
older
I definitely got
people.
some things I can.
Anti-aging benefits there too,
Yeah,
okay?
that getting back into working out and
Skin
being
elastic,
sore.
this is good, we
Yeah.
got it, I got it.
Okay.
Are they making fun of me? All of these people are the people that come on my show, they're ads.
Uh-huh.
She went national from being on my show, so was Andy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So welcome back, everyone. We're talking with Jennifer McCann, and we're talking about saunas, infrared saunas, different than a regular sauna.
Yes. And what I'd also like to point out is that there's a lot of like wellness places and restore places popping up, and you don't have to go to these big high-priced sauna memberships. Okay, I'm walking into this big cedar closet and it's all, you know, and it's infrared.
pretty.
It's all pretty. Honestly, this has got low EMFs. It's got the FDA medical grade infrared sauna coming at you, and I'm conscious to those of us who are trying to manage our budgets with wellness. That's how passionate I am about making sure that this kind of stuff is available for everybody.
Now, we've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered in to win, and you have a choice of either the sauna, or you can she can use her sauna lamp on you if you don't want to go inside the tent. I'm calling it a tent.
Yeah.
And there are 4 20-minute sessions, and our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. You can also check her out on her website, which is Jennifer, and it's spelled JENNIFFER. McCann is MCCANN, performanceoptimization.com. You can check her out there. Or you know what? The best thing to do is have a consultation with her and sit down. That's a complimentary one. Or is that no?
Yeah, I really don't charge for
But
unless
it's
it
a
gets-
matter of this is you have a talk to her and find out what it's all about. I think that's the main
Yeah.
thing. 480-577-5986. You can call or text. I want to ask you a question that I have. I want to go into this. But does you said pacemaker, that may not be the greatest thing, but what about medications or anything like that?
Right. So
Doesn't
all of
matter.
that is fine unless you're on like some kind of blood pressure medication or or something
Okay.
that causes you to really drop blood pressure, then we'd use the lamp.
So, okay, guess what I want to talk about? Stress. Because one of the things that you say that is it reduces stress and promotes relaxation.
Yes, because this is coming in at infrared light, that it's waves that deeply penetrate the muscles. You're actually getting heat from it heating you up from the core. So that helps just relax the muscles. I use this as post-workout. So if you're getting back into the new year and you're starting to work out and you really hate how sore you feel or things like that, this is like amazing for recovery because you get in there, it helps relax the muscles, it decreases inflammation. I've gone in there when I've had headaches, like migraine headaches where you're at the computer all day and your neck is really stiff. Go in, sit in the sauna, helps kind of like calm everything down. It really is just like a stress reducer, the way it helps reduce the cortisol levels, regulates stress hormones, even regular hormones. It helps regulate regular hormones if you're suffering from issues with that and the kind of just the heat and things like that. So
Now, I just want to ask you, I know it's FDA approved, which is awesome. When you're in there, just tell me what it feels like.
so this particular
Can you feel I mean,
oh yeah, you get like, when I start people off, I usually start off at like 10 minutes, ask how they're doing. I work up to 20 minutes, and at 20 minutes it's pretty warm. Like it's a dry sauna.
it's a dry heat.
Yeah, so it's just coming out as warm air, but when you get out, you're soaked in sweat, and it feels really good to be like,
It's the best thing
you do.
for
You feel
you.
like, man, you just kind of have to sit there for a minute and like, whoo, man, like that. It does get warm, but because it's one of the only products that actually increase core temperature, and that is what is key with sauna work, with sauna recovery, is increasing the core temperature.
We've got our lines open here for everyone to get entered into win. You can either use the sauna, or she can use her sauna lamp, which you're not inside anything. She puts it directly near you, right?
Yeah.
Near you, I should say. And everyone's getting entered into win 4 20-minute sessions. These are FDA approved. Our number here, 602-277-5369. Anti-aging. How does it help with that?
So it actually helps the body produce more collagen. So it actually stimulates cellular process in the body. It helps with white blood cells. It helps with the oxygen being carried to your cells. It helps with mitochondria. And not to get into anatomy and physiology, but most people know what mitochondria is. It's the powerhouse of the body. It's where all of that energy gets created from food. It also helps with metabolism, which is another anti-aging effect, where it starts sometimes our metabolism gets a little out of control, whether for all different kinds of reasons. So it helps with the pancreas, with insulin resistance. It helps all of those things just get back to balance. So that's all part of anti-aging. And you'll find, you'll see ads all the time with people doing infrared on their face. It helps with the collagen stimulation and the cellular rejuvenation, and just that's why it helps with injuries. Get healed faster too.
So let me ask you something. Pain. It'll help somebody. Can it help because of inflammation?
Right.
Can it help reduce pain?
It does absolutely help reduce pain. I can tell you from not only my own personal testimony, I make my husband go in the sauna, but that's one of the reasons why I have my athletes do it. Because, we've got knee pain, we've got plantar fasciitis. I've actually been using the lamp for plantar fasciitis and a bone spur on my heel that causes Achilles tendonitis. And it really does help reduce the pain. I've also got, obviously, other techniques that I do at my shop.
Well, talk about that. I know you said you just wanted to
Yeah,
talk
I
about
know.
the sauna.
I know. So I actually use the sauna and the lamp in combination with a lot of the other things that I do. So, for instance, if I'm working on doing reflexology on somebody's feet, just kind of working their feet, doing some whatever I might be doing, I actually will have the sauna lamp on at the same time to help promote the inflammation, the blood circulation. There's a lot of research in infrared sauna, and diabetes, and getting the circulation going for folks. So like the lower leg, just doing some lymphatic massage.
Circulation.
Right.
A lot of people have vein issues.
Yeah.
Does that help with that?
It absolutely does, and I can tell you again from my own personal testimony, just from being an athlete, I have a neuropathy in one of my feet because of a growth on a nerve, Morton's neuroma. I'm sure a lot of people have had it. not just runners. And so I've been doing, again, the lamp and or just sitting in the sauna to help with neuropathy issues.
So, and a lot of people have neuropathy.
Oh yeah, it's so uncomfortable. And so just using like some different acupressure techniques, using the sauna, and just some of the products that I use at my shop help with that. So these are all homeopathic.
Do a lot of people do, and FDA as homeopathic, but FDA approved.
Right.
Okay, and I wanted to say a lot of people that they come in and first of all they're like, oh no, I don't want to go into the tent because it seems so much of it,
Right.
Scary, but it's not at all. I mean, it's
Right.
awesome, but and they start with the lamp. Do they say, okay, I gotta try the tent?
Right, because like we can say if you're suffering from like some lower back issues, so we can put you on a really super comfy table, turn out the lights, put the lamp on the back issues, use some of the products that I have at my shop to just help, because the lamp actually, like what you put on you, like if you're using hemp or any kind of anti-inflammatory, castor oil is a great carrier oil, so a lot of times I'll mix stuff with castor oil, put the lamp on it, and kind of just like let that soak into the muscles. So it's just
probably awesome.
It is. It does. I'm telling you, it's an amazing product. To I'll go in there with stuff on my legs, just to kind of help reduce inflammation and tenderness from long workouts. So.
Our number here to call, everyone's getting entered into in 4 20-minute sessions of either the sauna or the sauna lamp. And our number here is 602-277-5369, and toll free it's 1-866-536-1100. Her website, it's Jennifer, JenniFfer. McCann is McCann, performanceoptimization.com. You can check her out there. Okay, let's stop here for a second. I want to talk about the shop and you for a second, because you are like I want to say a witch, because you put together all of these concoctions for people, and
Right.
they're all homeopathic. Let's talk
Right.
about that for a minute.
So mind you, it's all homeopathic, but I also work in tandem with a wellness clinic with registered nurse practitioners.
Okay.
So it's not like I just kind of go off on my own and self-study. I do make sure that methodologies that I'm using are things that nurse practitioners are referring folks to me, because this is stuff that adds to their practice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I not only have nutrition certification, National Association of Sports and Medicine stretch and flexology, certified personal trainer, USA track and field coach. So not that means if you just want to get
She
any
knows
kind
her
of
stuff.
aerobic conditioning, things like that. But a lot of rehab recovery, because not only if you've watched any of the Olympics that just happened just this last summer, listen to what they are saying. They are all saying recovery was key to their performance, and that's where I really like to focus with my athletes, with my clients. Human performance is human performance across the board, whether you're an athlete or you're just trying to go hiking with the grandkids. We talked about this before, right? It's all about that quality of life in our later later stages of life.
As we get older.
Right. And we all want to, who wants to wake up with a sore back and tell the grandkids you can't go out?
Mm-hmm.
I've got resources that we can use regularly, have a budget-friendly way of doing it, and you don't have to buy memberships to big fancy.
No, Jim, you
yeah.
don't have to be, but
Yeah.
listen, if you are, you are. But the fact is that what I'm hearing most from people, and I talk to a lot of people, is they're reaching out and they're tired of going to doctors and not getting the answers, not getting better, and or just getting a script really quickly. Oh yeah, what did you say? And then here's a script.
Yeah.
Forget that.
Yeah.
You know what? Call in here, get yourself entered into the 4 20-minute sessions of either the sauna or the sauna lamp, and then you can have a consultation with her and sit and talk to her and find out exactly how all it can help. Our number here is 602-277-5369, or toll free it's 1-866-536-1100.
All right. Thank you.